All right, you carry on with that and I'll get started on the hobs. You know, I'm really glad you could spare me a couple of hours.
I don't mind cleaning. I like it, matter of fact. Sometimes I can just clean things for hours. I just get into it. My dad was a polisher.
Really? Can you be a polisher?
Oh, it's top of the tree pretty well, is polishing. In the trade.
Oh! Right, come in.
All these grills and locks. I think you must be up to something with your fancy, man. I've told Phyllis I'll help you out.
Oh, hey, how is she?
She's cheerful in herself, that's all you can say.
Oh, well, let's just hope she's on the mend.
She's not sure the pills are doing her any good, but she's taken with this young doctor they've got, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, well, that sounds like Phyllis.
You want to start with a good mopping? No Gail with you?
Oh, no, well, she's got to have a family day, hasn't she?
And can you not get that husband of yours to take you out anyway?
Him? He's down the Sunday market.
Oh, what's he looking out for?
No, he's not buying, Lily. He's selling. Just don't ask.
Where's Barney?
Oh, he's giving it a go down Wolverhampton, isn't he?
You taking over off him?
Mutual favour, call it that.
Makes world go round, doesn't it?
No, money makes the world go around. Isn't that right, Tricia? You still say it's love, do you?
How would I know? Never had any luck with either of them.
You're not used to the early starts, are you?
6 o'clock he had me here. And of a Sunday.
Come on. You know I'm looking forward to this. Flogging from a batter. This is my briar patch.
Mind, it's gone shocking, this market. For some days, I've just stood here.
All right. Well, you better stand there and see how it's done, hadn't you?
Have you heard? We're getting a new name.
Oh, yeah, well, I did know as much
I
as that.
suppose her ladyship told you.
Yeah, well, she did mention
Of course. We're the last to know. We only live there.
Know what?
Mayfield Court. They're doing away with it.
They've only just built it.
Doing away with the name. They're calling it after the Lord High and Mighty Alfred Roberts. Oh, B.E.
He's well in, isn't he?
Him? In like Flynn. Any chance of puffing himself up?
Be a statue with pigeons on next.
It's who you know and who you're in with.
And how to shake your hand.
So, you'll be living in Alfred Roberts Court or whatever it'll be then?
My Arnold had the measure of him. Sell his grandmother to a fat chandler for a three-cornered hat.
I'm just saying, they might have picked something a little more salubrious.
It's highly salubrious. It's been highly commended as Mayfield Court. They've written about it.
Have they?
Oh, they've been over from Holland. I mean, the light years ahead of us usually, the Dutch, you know, but they've been to Mayfield Court.
Didn't realise it was internationally famous.
Now, there's no need to be sarcastic.
Do you know, you always say I'm being sarcastic when I'm not. I just said I didn't realise.
Ah, well, it's highly salubrious as Mayfield Court.
Now, make sure they keep the court. Because you don't want a close or a place. I mean, Alfred Roberts' place.
Doesn't have the same ring, does it?
Sounds like you're going round there with a six-pack and a curry. Oh, there's a bloke here with a four-pack and a shovel.
And a barrel load of sand in the back of the van. Now, you're wanting your wobbly flags done or what?
I certainly do.
Right, well, there you are, Alfie. Bung them in the fridge first, will you?
I will.
Good man.
Now, go easy on them, Jim, because I wanted my patio levelling.
Oh, now, listen, you behave yourself, Audrey. Hey? Alcohol-free guaranteed. No, I just want a wee jar when watching the football on your large VistaVision TV, Alfie.
Oh,
hey?
no, not more football.
It's nearly over now, love.
It is never over these days. It's football, football, football. I mean, didn't there used to be seasons or something? There's no relief from it these days.
Yeah, well, it might not be on round here.
Oh. Right, behave yourself, Alfie. I was banking on you, so I was.
Listen, does Bill know you're doing this foreigner? Because I might bump into him, you know.
Yes, he does. He's away fishing himself.
All right, well, we'll leave you to it then. We've got somewhere to go.
Oh, here. Oh, see, you go to church for the good of your mortal souls, is that it,
not exactly.
I don't know. We will be contemplating immortality.
Hey, aye.
See you, Jim.
I beg your pardon?
Is it me or what? I mean, I just seem to pick him.
Well, maybe you're attracting the wrong people. Because in the end, I mean, you can only pick people who pick you, can't you?
Well, you can't pick people who tell you to get lost.
I mean, was it difficult? Was it awkward getting off with him?
Easiest thing in the world.
Well, maybe that's the trouble. Maybe he was saying the same.
Oi! Get round here.
just getting you a cup of tea. Your Claire's good enough to get you.
You're not here to drink tea. You're supposed to be paying off your rent. Look, when there's no one looking, you get round and rearrange the stuff, will you? Because people don't want to feel they're the only ones browsing. I tell you, you won't find that in the high street, sweetheart. And if you did, you couldn't afford it because it'd be 3 times the price.
How much are these?
Those are $12.90. Those are $14.99.
What's the difference?
There is no difference, but I've got to have something on the stall a bit more expensive for those that want to pay a bit more money, haven't I?
I'll have one of them then.
I'll tell you what, you're no mug, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to give you one of those and one of those, right? For the price of 2 of those. Now, that is a bargain, eh? Now, you pay the lady. Here, I'll tell you, you won't find stuff like this in the high street, not with this quality. I know, because I know the bloke that makes them. Here, pass this to that lady there, will you? She wants to feel the quality, but she's too shy to ask, aren't you, sweetheart? Now, feel that. Now, it's all coming back. You're starting to remember, aren't you? It's called quality.
I told you I'd come round to you.
It's all right, I was waiting. Have you got it sorted?
I'm getting it sorted. That's what I'm doing today, if only you let me.
Don, why is it a problem getting Josie's signature?
It just is, that's all.
Look, what's going on, Don? Something's going on. What's going on?
It's none of your business.
Well, it is if I'm not getting any wages.
You'll get your wages.
Hiya. Not seen Jim on your travels, have you?
No.
Sorry.
Thanks, love.
There you go.
Stand up. Are you looking for somebody, love?
I'm looking for Jim.
Oh, it's a bit of a change.
Betty, has he been in? Oh, Andy, do you know where your dad is?
No, I've no idea.
Your gran's been taken ill. I've just had a call from Belfast.
Oh, I am sorry. Is she bad?
They wouldn't have run if she wasn't.
Oh, dear.
Right, well, do you want me to go and have a look for him?
Look, I know it's a bit of an emergency, love, but I am short-handed here. Have you tried Bill's?
Yeah, Deirdre says there's nobody in there. Oh, well, if you see him.
Yeah.
Hi, love.
Now then, is that salubrious enough for you?
Well, it is, yeah, it is. Will your name be up there like that? I mean, on a sign?
Well, that's the idea.
It'll say Alfred Roberts Court.
Yes.
Well, it says you've amounted to something, doesn't it? Alfred Roberts. I'm so proud of you. Now, and if you think I'm being sarcastic now when I give up the... Do you know that's better than the OBE? I mean, that'll be here after you've gone.
Yeah, like for posterity.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, this is kind of you, Martin. Great idea.
Yeah, well, we've got to stick together, Ken, in the Harass Dads Club. Huh?
What? Here we go, some lamb chops and sweet corn.
Oh, sweet corn. Right. What am I supposed to do with this?
Barbecue it.
Oh, barbecue it, he says.
Well, I'm told. I'm no expert.
Yeah, well, that makes servers. But I am an optimist. Now, it's not going to rain like cats and dogs, and this is going to like first time.
He is an optimist. You are, aren't you, Martin?
Oh, yeah, I think.
I used to be.
Oh, Sal. Sounds a bit sad, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's about the most pessimistic thing you can say. I used to be an optimist.
We still emigrate to Australia.
What do you think I'm practising with this thing for?
We'd never go, though. Kevin would never go.
Well, I don't know. You know, I was talking to that woman who came over with Gail's brother. She was talking about Canada, you know. Yeah. She was saying how good it is for the kids and everything. And, well, cut a long story short, she was saying how optimistic it is over there.
Oh, they'd want somebody like you and all, wouldn't they? You know, with your nursing and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they won't want me or Kev. We haven't got any qualifications. Hey, do you know Kevin didn't even get his wages this week?
No. Oh, Don's not skedaddled or something, is he?
Oh, some problem because Josie's got to sign a cheque. He had to go knocking for it this morning.
Did he? Ah, well, you know, it's probably not organised. You know, there's more to running a business than he thinks.
Oh, yeah, you can say that again.
Oh, wait up. Hey up. Oh, look, we've got a flame.
Hey.
I think we're in action.
Hey, Martin, you see, you'd be all right in Australia.
You wouldn't really like to go to Australia, would you?
Oh, I'd go anywhere if I thought things might look up.
Things are looking up, see? Barbecue's going and Mr. Barlow's got a bottle of wine open.
Oh, no, I'm not just mourning, though. I'm trying to kick myself into doing something. Just don't know what.
All the best.
You've been putting coupons out?
Oh, it was just...
Oh, I wish you'd wait till Monday.
Well, you forget then, and then you remember and you can't find it. You have to go looking and looking. So.
It's not a book club, is it?
No, it was just a thing on aromatherapy, but, well, I've looked closer and it's no good.
Oh, why is it no good?
Well, I thought it was a correspondence course, but it's not. It's full-time, you know, proper studying, so...
You mean like a degree in aromatherapy?
Well, it's 10 weeks.
Oh, so it's not like a PhD then?
Well, there's a diploma at the end of it, yeah.
And, do you want to do it?
Well, you'd be properly qualified, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it makes sense. I'm not knocking it.
It's in Maidenhead, though.
I'm knocking it.
Well, it is a long way, but, well, I suppose it is. I'm not,
It's in Berkshire. A long way from civilization.
What do you mean? If Thurman sent you down to Maidenhead, nobody'd ask me if I minded, would they?
I would.
Oh, wouldn't it be great, though? Couldn't you arrange it?
No, we haven't got a store in Maidenhead.
Oh, well. Probably cost a fortune.
Oh, how much do you think?
Well, I don't know. It'd be too much.
Well, you find out. It's your career. You find out.
No, it's only dreaming.
There we are. And a couple of hot cross buns. Hey, I like hot cross bun, don't you?
Hey, I do myself. They used to be just at Easter, do you remember? Hot cross buns, Easter.
Oh, there are no seasons anymore.
Oh, no, they stopped all then.
Hey, would you prefer margarine?
Oh, no, not on the hot cross bun. Hey, well, you're nice and snug in here, Alec, aren't you?
Oh, it'll do for now. And at least it's handy for the agency, you know. You don't want to be spending half your life commuting, do you?
That's why I don't live in Prestbury.
You know, whenever I go out that way, Prestbury or Alderley Edge...
Oh, now, Alderley Edge.
Yeah.
When I win the lottery.
I still find myself thinking, one day I'm going to live here.
Oh, good. You still got ambitions.
Oh, no, it's just forgetting how old you are. Forgetting you haven't still got it all to come.
Oh, Alec.
No, you realise the race is nearly run when you think they've handed Alf Roberts out his OBE.
Hey, listen, they're naming a street after him now.
Good
Well,
God.
not a street, a close, a court, you know, where Phyllis lives.
Oh, well, he'll have the ultimate status symbol now. He'll have a postcode after his name.
Well, I'm pleased for him.
Ah. You always had a soft spot for him, didn't you?
Always been a good friend.
Well, it'd have been more than that if you'd encouraged him.
Hey, never more than that, Alec.
Hey, come on, lady. I've filled his glass after hours far too many times.
Yeah, well, that's secrets of the confessional. I don't want to know that.
Mind you, he'd not have done as well if he'd paired up with you.
I dare say.
I mean, why do you think he were on them committees all them years? We're all to get out at the house, that's all. Now, been you, he'd have stopped in, and where's his medal then?
Oh, Alec, you're a terrible old cynic. Or are you jealous of him?
No, good luck to him. He wanted his OBE and he got it. I wanted Prestbury and never did.
You've given up on that, then?
Well, if you're too old to have ambitions, you're too old altogether. That's what I think. As you know, I'll be starting up the agency again, the acts and that.
But are they there, Alec? Is the work there? I mean, it's just electronic noise they want now, isn't it?
People still want entertainment, Rita. I mean, live entertainment, they do.
But the venues aren't there, are they? Not like they used to be, Alec.
Which is why there's opportunity for anyone wanting to open a real club, you know, sophisticated, bit of a la carte, decent acts. It's all coming back, that, you know.
Is that what you're thinking of doing?
It's just a dream. Man, you know me, Rita. Always got to have a dream.
Is that your daughter, madam? What a lovely girl. And what are you going to do when she gets married, eh? I mean, what about some of this for the old bottom drawer, eh? Now, we can't say the manufacturer's name out loud, but they are. You can read them for yourself, OK? And that is quality. And
What's
you
he
will never
doing?
see them at this price
Well,
again.
he's
But
sold
they
the
are, you
lot,
can read them for
everything.
yourself, okay?
Yeah, I don't. I
Other
mean,
shops
what's
you
he
pay
doing?
attention to just this
I
one
think
place.
he's sort of addicted.
He's bet me he can flog more in an hour than me. And I don't mind if he wins.
What,
will he? I reckon he might.
I'll throw him 1 for nothing for every 5 sold. So who has got a tenner for 6-bone china, dinner plates before they all go, eh? The lady with the lovely eyes. There you are. There you are. They're on the stall and you won't see them at that price again. Now, the lady with the nice hat. Show us a tenner and we'll come over and see you.
I always knew they planted people. Did you know you're married to a barrow boy?
I looked it up. I knew I'd have it in one of my books.
He's always got his nose in a book, him.
It's interesting. I thought when you were saying this morning, I thought it'll be illuminating to look that up.
What's that, Chuck?
All the local history.
I like history.
Could I see?
You'll find it very informative. It's where they used to have the May Fair, so that was the field where they had it.
I see, well, that'd make sense.
It's where people would go to be hired, farm labourers and so on, when they were looking for work in the olden days.
When there was work.
See, they'd go to the May Fair to be took on.
This'd be when?
Ooh, probably since the time of the Black Death.
When was that? The Black Death?
In the Middle Ages, woman, the Black Death.
I remember Asian flu coming.
It's interesting, though.
It's more than interesting, it's history. By heck, it says here, they must have troops on Mayfield during the Napoleonic Wars.
And after the Peterloo Massacre, they had the militia there.
The painful moment has just arrived. I'm no good at this. Nobody is.
Put a large one in front of this lad, will you? I think he's earned it.
Right.
Usual fizz, ice and lemon.
Yes, and just the one mind you, Betty, then I'm away down the Flying Horse. For they have a telly you can watch the football on, eh? I'll tell you what, Jack, I ought to have one of them in here. A decent one, you know, eh?
Hi.
Hello.
Jim, I've got some bad news for you.
Very seldom you've anything different for me, is it? Eh?
It's about your mum. I've had 2 calls from Belfast. She was taken very ill this morning. That was the first call, and then the second one came just a bit ago, so we're waiting for you.
And?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry it had to be me telling you.
She's dead.
They took her in with hemorrhaging and there was nothing they could do. But according to your cousin Christine, it were pretty quick anyway. I mean, that's one thing. She lost consciousness in the ambulance and never came round.
I never even knew there was anything wrong with her. What time did she die?
About 4 o'clock. Where were you? We couldn't find you.
No, you wouldn't. I should have been there.
Hey, there's no way you could have got over there.
Well, I'd best get over there now, and I'll probably be a flight tonight.
Where were you?
He was setting our flags right.
Anyway, I've told you. I'm sorry. I really am.
Hey, Liz. Hello, a minute. You're gonna come to Belfast with me, aren't you? Oh, come on, surely to God you're gonna come to me mother's funeral.
Jim, I liked your mum, but I'm not one of the family. I'm sorry. I am really.
Mum! Come on, eh? I mean, what's all that about?
Andy, I'm not a MacDonald anymore.
But you're going to my Grand's funeral.
I'll send a wreath.
Oh, for God's sake.
You don't understand.
No, I don't.
It's like running up a sandhill as it is. You get dragged back.
Dad? Dad?
You come over with me, Andrew?
Yeah, of course I will.
Listen, I think I'm going to go to church. Are you still open on Sundays?
Never did have much time for religion, did you, mate?
No. See you later.
Do you know I've done my voicing? Do you know that?
Well, you've done your bank balance a bit of good. You did well flogging that lot.
Yeah. And I want to tenner off Charlie the Chinaman. Can this boy sell for him a batter or what? And I'll tell you what, you were very cute coming quick with that tenner. I'm proud of you.
Hey, there's Don. You've got a message for him, haven't you?
Have I?
Well, you have if you want Josie back again, and you do, because you're in dead lumber without her, and you know it.
Don, my old China.
You talking to me?
Yeah, and it's not easy either. Where's Josie?
What's it to you?
Well, she's not taking umbrage, has she? Because I said I was sacking a few people.
She might have done.
Yeah, well, just tell her I was kidding.
You tell her yourself.
Oh, come on, don't make an issue out of it. I'm not going to go crawling.
No, you don't crawl, do you? You slither like an octopus, all slimy tentacles into everything.
What are you on about?
Don't you know?
Don, he was only asking you to give Josie a message. He wants her back again.
Does he? Well, I don't. They can rot. They can rot, the pair of them. But they can stop making a mug of Don Brennan.
Look, I'm really sorry, love. I am. I mean, do you want to knock off?
No, not at all. I wonder if they'll let Steve over.
I don't know, love.
Mind you, how are the rest of them going to like that, eh? Him handcuffed to a warder, and Mum's not even going. Great family.
We nearly dropped in on you today, Lily.
Did you?
Yeah, we were just passing. Now, did you know Mayfield Court is internationally famous?
Can't say I did.
Yes, apparently. The Dutch are very great at mine.
Is that right?
Very good, is that, you know. It's very informative.
You know it, do you?
Yeah, well, if you look on it somewhere, it'll say Weatherfield Association of Retail Traders Watch, you see. Yeah, we publish that in charter year.
Oh, aye. You have hand in everything, haven't you?
Well, I do my best, as you well know.
Did you know that in 1537, Thomas Tilsley and other Weatherfield men heard mass and took a solemn oath at Mayfield before taking up arms and setting out on the road to Sheffield?
Right, yeah. Were they upset about something?
They were upset about the tyrannical power of the authorities, being Henry VIII at the time.
Ah, well, I said we published it. I never said I'd read it.
Pity. Might give you more respect for history.
Sorry?
It was a great northern rebellion.
You want to think on.
Me? What's it got to do with me?
We like the name as it is. We like Mayfield. We like us history.
Well, it's not my fault. It's the council that's decided.
Well, I'll have to decide again.
Well, I call that just petty, Lily.
The council can decide what it likes. We've decided we like Mayfield.
You seem to have a northern rebellion on your hands, like King Henry.
Nothing personal, but you have. It's upset Phyllis Pearson all, and she's not a well woman.
Well, that's stupid.
There's nobody doing away with Mayfield. And if I have to, I'll build a tree house. But it's over my dead body.